Yo, 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 yo. Pop a 40 and check your rollie. It's crime time. Psych. What's going on,
Bringing
y'all?
it,
What's
bringing
going
it,
on?
bringing it, bringing it.
We're bringing the hood to you. All right, let's go play, man. Hey, man, y'all tuning in to the six man combo, y'all. Let's go ahead and crank this thing up. Catching flies in his mouth, tasting freedom while he dares, then crawling
Oh,
back
back
to
to the
the top of the stairs. Where he won't see the sun again for years to come. Broken out of love. What's going on, people? What's going on, people? Man, it's your boy Six Man K Styles. As you already heard, the stylings of the Six Man.
It's not why you do that to me.
R.I.P. to Bray Wyatt. As we already know, man, it's unfortunate. As we always say here, man, you gotta live your best life, man. Every day, every second, man. 'Cause you never know. You never know when it's time. But yeah, I know for every wrestling fan that one hurt. That one hurts real bad.
No,
Yeah, it
there
really
though,
did.
man.
It really did.
Y'all have no much. I like to think I'm his biggest fan ever, man. That shit hurt me to the core. I felt like I lost a brother, a family member with that. I love that dude ever since he was Husky Harris. Right before he was Bray Wyatt, he had to go back to the lab and become Bray Wyatt. I was a fan of his, so that hurt, bro. That hurt. And watching Becky Lynch last night, oh my God, she
Yeah.
almost, man, yeah, that was a tough
Right,
one, man.
right, right. I know definitely. We speak on to that throughout the week as well, man. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Like I said, I am Pi May, aka the Six Man K Styles, and Mad Mike Sports. You said you got a brand new title for your boy. What's going
Yes,
on?
K Styles
Yes.
is now the president of AFN. All right, he is now the president of AFN, and yours truly, yeah, I am the COO. All right, the chief operating officer. All right, the Triple H of AFN. And the guy down below me, what are you, sir? Who are you? What is your
My
title,
name,
man?
my name is the Don, and I am the Vice President of Talent Relations and Public Relations. People power.
But no, seriously,
Boy, that
I am taking over public and talent relations for AFN and GSN as well.
definitely, man. Like you said, man, appreciate it, appreciate it. I was looking more so of the prime minister, but I definitely take it. I
It's the
definitely take
same
It's the
title.
same thing.
It's the same title.
Prime Minister deals with foreign relations, and the President does too. It's the same thing. It's both an executive position, man.
it. Okay,
We'll call him the prime minister. That K Styles is now the prime minister of AFN.
I appreciate, I appreciate that, appreciate that. Hey, man, it's all love, man. Hey, like I always say, I always give my flowers to these two guys and Maggie because if it wasn't for these three people, you wouldn't see me, or you wouldn't see anybody else on AFN. Bringing the hood to you. But speaking of that, let me go ahead and introduce the COO, Senator Palpatine himself, aka Mad Mike Sports. And we got the VP of Talent Relations down here. Y'all know him as the Summer Hill Nightmare. We got the Don in the building.
I'm in the city with it.
We in the city with it. Hey, if y'all haven't checked out the highlights from the Red and Black event last month, I suggest y'all go ahead and go to the AFN page and definitely check out the highlights of it. I think everybody had a blast. Like I said, we always say we definitely appreciate everybody who tunes in, everybody that comments, everybody that leaves suggestions. Because if it ain't for y'all, we wouldn't even be doing it. We ain't on the fresh and fit side again, so we're not going down that road. Now, let's go ahead and get into the three special words as we always like to use it. It is the real. Oh, I guess the crick. I guess the mosquito ain't buzzing
Uh,
today.
nah, I don't want to be. I didn't want to be predictable this time. So
All right, man. So today's roll call, we're gonna kick it off right, man. We got Bubba Gump in the building. We got Robert Ponder. Definitely appreciate Big Ant in the building. We got Auntie Pam in the building. Y'all make sure y'all show her some love
hey,
over there.
man,
We
Auntie
got about
Pam.
we got about whatever. Got one of my day ones, Joseph Thornton in the building, Tail Sports and Gaming. We got Lee 85. We got the real Michael Walker in the building. We got JB, William Amy. That's one of our day ones right there as well. Engine number nine, Mucho Grundy. He's another day one. Actually, pretty much everybody's on here day ones, but you know, we got Keyshawn, Vlad, Eric, Matt. Got my player partner Sonia in the building. Y'all make sure y'all
Hey,
show her some love. Got John St. Clair, Jonta Rozier, D. Coleman, ATL, Leo, Mactown, Dirty. Um, let's see who else we got in here. All right. We got Day Rare Sports. We got Devon in the building. King Quest. We got Coach Unchained. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to Coach Unchained. That's where you gonna get the week live game reactions. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to Coach Unchained for those. We got Andrew G and Trey Hill. All right. So, hey, ain't no really need to really beat around the bush. Let's get right into it. As y'all already know, today was the deadline for the Atlanta Falcons 53-man roster cuts. Damn it, I knew I forgot to do something. I forgot to put a banner up, but fuck it. They don't care about that. They just want to hear us
mm,
talk about it. So, for those that may not know, ah, shit, what the hell? Hold on. I got a website. Let's look at the 53 for ourselves, if you don't mind. All right. Oh, oh, and goddamn it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. It was supposed to be 11, the 11 alive one. Because I don't know, for some reason, the Atlanta Falcons page done bumbled up uh the goddamn numbers and
yeah.
names. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. We having a bullshit moment. So give us a little second here. All right. Okay. So courtesy of 11alive.com. So as of 5:15, let's look at the 53-man roster. Okay, so as we already know, our quarterbacks are Taylor Heineke, Desmond Ritter, and Logan Woodside. Now, these are not depth chart orders, y'all. These are not depth chart orders. These are
Then
just they
they in
just
order of the last name. It's alphabetical order by last name.
exactly.
Oh, y'all
So
start tripping.
exactly. Running backs. Hey, make sure. Hey, y'all let me know. Can y'all see that?
I
Can you see
can.
that?
I can see it.
Your blind ass needs some glasses. That's what it needs. Cause I can see it just fine. All right. So if you can't see it, we just gonna do it. All right. So running backs, we got Tyler Algier, Cordero Patterson, and Bijan Robinson. Fullback Keith Smith. Wide receivers Josh Ali, Kadero Hodge, Mac Hollins, Drake London, and Scotty Miller.
So we're just doing a rundown, and then we're gonna pretty much go over everything afterwards.
Who the hell? They got a tornado coming. The hell?
I'm about to say I know. I'm about to say, bro. I was about to say I was starting to get AOL flashbacks for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. So we just naming off the guys that's on this website, and then each of us is gonna give our opinion as far as what do we think and who are like some surprise guys that made it and who we thought was gonna make it but didn't make it type deal. So we just naming off the players right now.
Okay.
Tight ends: John Fitzpatrick, Kyle Pitts, Michael Pruitt, John Smith. Oh, this is a good one. Offensive line: Matthew Bergeron, Drew Dahlman, Javon Gwynn, Kyle Hinton, Chris Lindstrom, Jake Matthews, Kayla McGarry, Joshua Matthews, and Ryan Newsel. Defensive line: Calais Campbell, Joe Gaziano, Taquan Graham, Zach Harrison, Albert Huggins, Grady Jarrett, and David Onyemata. Outside linebackers, we have Lorenzo Carter, Bud Dupree, Arnold Ebiketie, and D'Angelo Malone. Inside linebackers, Troy Anderson, Tay Davis, Caden Ellis, Nathan Lamon.
Mm.
Hmm.
We got corners, D. Alford, Trey Flowers, Mike Hughes, Jeff Okuda, Clark Phillips, and AJ Terrell. Safeties, we got Jesse Bates, Richie Grant, Jalen Hawkins, and DeMarco Helms.
Hitman.
Now, now, of course, 11 Alive gonna be disrespectful as hell and disregard the goddamn special teams, but we already know who the three special teams guys are gonna be anyway. So it is what it is. For those that don't know, that Young Way Cool, Bradley Pinion, and Leon McCullough long snapper. So yeah. So let's go ahead and remove that right quick. All right. Now, from what you've seen there, as far as the final 53, was there any surprises or any like disappointments that you could have thought made the roster or made the roster? The floor is open. Whoever want to run point on this one.
Let me go real quick. I'm um I'm surprised at Nate Landman making the roster. I really thought I keep forgetting his name.
Frank Genda.
Frank Genda. I'll keep saying Gunther for some reason. Genda. I've been calling him Gunther, Frank Gunther, for the
Just
longest
call
though.
him Gunther. We know who the hell you talking
No,
about.
Frank Genda.
You
I
gonna
really
call
thought
him
Frank
Imperium?
Genda.
That's what you gonna do. He's
Yeah.
Imperium now.
But I really thought he was gonna make the team over Nate. But hey, like I said before, man, Nate probably was better, at special teams. I know Tay Davis was he really shined at special teams as well. And then when he was in the game, he played solid as well too. I'm not shocked at the corners or the safeties. Everybody that made it on those positions, the DBs, we knew from when we signed them. D line, Albert Huggins, is very interesting because I know he is a project guy from New Orleans that was brought over by Coach Nielsen. So, and he played well. I think he played well in the preseason as well too. Like far as against the run, do y'all agree about that? Because that's what I seen going back and looking at those 3 games. The O line, I'm satisfied with that. Who made the 53? Not shocked at the tight ends. I was rooting for Fitzpatrick, and he made it. So I knew he was gonna make it. And then the receiver core, I like it just like it is. Hodge, we know how he did last year, and Ali, bringing him in and stuff, he did well. He did well this preseason as well. The running back core, fullback, I'm not shocked. Everybody on that depth chart gonna get snapped, so we know. And then the quarterbacks, we know. Hey, so I'm not shocked at anybody other than Nate, the inside linebacker guy. But outside of that, I'm satisfied with everybody who made it because they put in the work, they earned it, or they came from teams, that teams either gave up on them quickly, or they put up the production, with their team they was on before. So, but Matt, Mike,
I don't think there's a outside of maybe Micah Abernathy, but like even that's a stretch. Because of Hitman Hillams doing what he's done. Um, Also, I think they felt really strongly about that safety position was ultimately kept Jalen Hawkins on the team. So it's like for me, you go with the experience over youth at this particular moment because the Falcons are they're looking to win. So I like what I saw from Abernathy, but his youth kind of was
yeah,
not on his side in this particular situation. Right, like I said, we're trying to win right now, and I don't think the Falcons are in a position where they want to bring in any more young guys. That the young guys that they have, they're happy with, but like I don't really see, I don't see any, I don't see a mistake. I really don't see a mistake. Like you can maybe say Arcega Whiteside, but they kind of use him like a tight end, and the Falcons are already strict for tight ends at this moment. So,
mm-hmm.
um, one thing about this team where everybody's saying, especially Josh Gillum, goofy ass, he keeps talking about the Falcons don't have enough wide receivers. They only have 5 wide receivers. Well, not really. All right. This is what we talk about. Well, you got to understand this is a team, and the NFL is going towards positionless football. So we actually have four more wide receivers outside the 5 that's given the position wide receiver. And who is that? That's Bijan, that's Kyle, that's Janu, and that's CP. So the Falcons are loaded at wide receivers, aka pass catchers. So they're perfectly fine. The Falcons don't have an issue at wide receiver. Even if the Falcons wanted to turn Bijan Robinson and Cordero to a slot receiver, these guys could be very good in that position because it's a West Coast offense. A West Coast offense is going to get the ball out of hand quick so the guys can do one thing, and that's yak yards after catch. Right? That's what they do best.
most teams only carry 5 receivers anyway. Like you got some teams that may carry 6, but outside of that, they're not gonna carry no more than 6 receivers on the depth chart.
This ain't Cincinnati. All right. Even if you look at the Chiefs don't carry a lot of wide receivers like that either. They carry more tight ends and backs than they do
Right.
wide receivers.
Especially if your tackles are not that good like that. Yeah, you may want to carry some more tight ends. So
Hmm. Hey, like you said, man, if you look at where the offense is going, it's more predicated towards the middle of the field anyway. So it would make a lot of sense to have four tight ends. And like you said, essentially two extra wide receiver. Well, really three if you count Tyler Algier. Um,
yeah.
so like you said, you're not necessarily going to call these guys. You call these guys running backs, tight ends, and wide receivers by the positions that they're named. But in this offense, they're going to be pretty much predicated as being pass catchers. That's not saying that we're going to be an offense that's going to throw the ball 60 times a game. I don't know if that's what a lot of folks are looking for. No, this is not going to be an offense that's going to throw the ball 45 to 60 times a game. This is going to be an offense that's going to be balanced. And the advantage of having that kind of room, like with the tight ends and the wide receivers,
Mm-hmm.
you don't need no superstar. Like I said, they're not concerned with having superstars at the wide receiver position. They're going to predicate their pass catchers on the strength of the quarterback they have, and that is the quick intermediate throws. And that's the reason why you got certain wide receivers like Dre London and Mac Hollins who specialize in the intermediate game as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, can I ask you a question?
Yo, yo, yo. What's up?
Don, can you? I'm gonna ask y'all a question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
How many damn times we gonna ask? How many damn times are these people gonna ask? Oh, we gonna bring back Frank Darby? I just want to know.
I don't know, man.
Uh,
I'm not gonna entertain that.
I don't know.
I,
We don't damn know. I ain't gonna tell
People
nobody.
literally, and it's funny because people sat up here and said, "Well, that 2021 draft right now looking kind of messed up for Terry Fontenot." I'm like,
no, it doesn't.
it's
Oh,
you got to understand. You have to understand the your first year draft is not going to be that. Like you got some GMs that hit on their first year, and you got some GMs that don't. All right, let's look at that 2008 draft under I hate to do this with Thomas Dimitrov, but look at that 2008 draft. Who all played a long career in Atlanta outside of Matt Ryan?
who? That's about it. There's who and Matt. Yeah, who and Jake. Who? Jake. Outside of Matt Ryan. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Grady Jarrett, and
No,
he's
I'm
a
talking about 2008. I'm talking about that first year that he was the GM.
You
And
see,
yeah,
man.
very speculation.
Look. I barely remember anybody on that damn.
hold on. Let.
You got Matt Ryan, Sam Baker, Curtis Lofton,
Oh, Sam
Chevy
Baker.
Jackson, Harry Douglas. So okay, you got Douglas, Thomas Deku, Robert James, Corey Beerman, Thomas Brown, Wilfrey Fortno, and Keith Zinger.
Well, I mean, you got some okay guys. Well, outside of like
Yeah,
really out of that draft class, like you said, we already know Travis Jackson didn't amount to a damn thing. Robert James didn't amount to shit. Thomas Brown was nowhere to be found. Um, Wilfred Fontenot, he was nowhere to be found, and Keith Zinger.
So,
we had 11 picks that year though. We had
hey,
11 picks.
check this out. I want to let me read this the first year with this guy, Arthur Smith, and you tell me if it's a failure. I just want to know just right off the top with the first draft: Kyle Pitts, Richie Grant. Jalen Mayfield, Darren Hall, Drew Dalman, Taquan, Adetokounmpo, Ogumdeji, Avery Williams, Frank Darby. One, two, three, four, five, six of those guys out of that draft
Okay.
have pretty much still with the team, or they played pretty good. So the second one with Drake London, Ebba Kitty, Troy Anderson, Des Ritter, D'Angelo Malone, Tyler Algier, Justin Schaefer. So what the fuck are we talking about? Like, are y'all on crack, man? Do I have to bring out the Stephen A? Are y'all on crack and say already it's been a failure because of Jalen Mayfield or Frank Darby? Like, what are you guys looking at? Because I want to know why is it a failure? Because all those guys are contributing to this team, but right now, we can say about 65% and up from these last two drafts, these guys are still contributing to this team. So what are we talking about?
And who's to say that a Darren Hall or a Jalen Mayfield they may end up getting signed by another team and they may have a good career somewhere else. The
What
reason
you
why we
saying?
just didn't have them, the reason why they're not around now because we have money. We can pay. We can bring in a Jesse Bates. We can bring in a David Amayada. We have cap space to sign guys. This is why you don't have an Ogundeji on the team anymore. Because you
Right.
could bring in you could bring in a Bud Dupree.
See,
Mm-hmm.
see, I
And
got.
Avery Williams got hurt,
Mhm.
so if he would have stayed healthy, he could have still made the team because he was a special team guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, well, then you have to think about it too, as well as when we look at those draft classes, even up to this point, even up to last year, pretty much, like you said, about 70% of those guys have contributed in some way, shape, or fashion for more than 6 games for this team for the last couple of years. Like you said, this is what happens when you have the capabilities of adding talent through free agency as well. Like you said, it's just all about having the guys just have to compete for their spots. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I remember a point in time where we saw a 2012 draft class that didn't even last in the NFL
For
past
3 years.
2015.
You know what I'm telling you.
So if you want to talk about some draft classes, let's talk about 2012.
Oh Lord Jesus, breathe in case that if you want. Mm. Oh Lord.
I don't even want to read the names because, like I said, like I said, I've been listening to Henry Mancini's African Symphony all day. I've been feeling good. If I read that damn list, I will be depressed. I already, look, I already got a documentary on Harakiri going on right now as we speak. But I'm just saying, not but but yeah, man, it's like like I said, it's one thing. Like if you were saying that these were like first round picks that were getting cut after year one, then you have a problem. You're essentially talking about some mid round picks. Now I will say this: the mid round picks have great value as far as building your team. But like you said, by you continuing to build year after year and building that competition, this is the stuff that you're going to see. Now, when I look at this roster, like I ain't gonna lie, I was disappointed that I saw that Timmy Horn got released. I didn't see Ogundeji's name on there. I think he may have been was
Uh,
he injury reserve or
yeah.
something like that.
But I think he's done a
Oh,
pretty
he's
good job. Like he's done a pretty good job of stopping the run. And like we know that
Yeah.
that's with Ryan Nielsen.
Mhm.
That's a quality that he sees
Right,
very high. Like that's
right.
high up on his list.
Exactly.
But then that's what happens when, like I said, when you have the opportunity to bring in guys like D'Angelo Malone and Zach Harrison and Kay Nellis, you got Bud Dupree in here. Like you said, You're building on the competition. And what you're doing is you're forcing the hand of the guys that you drafted to see if they can step their game up.
But that's
Now,
what Frank Bush is there too. Frank Bush is the outside linebacker.
hmm
Um, he's the guy that like helped the guys with a lot of technique and pass rush. Along with Dave Huxtable, he's a guy. He's a D line guy
Yeah.
himself. So it's like I'm not worried about like guys like Ogun Daisy. You know what I'm saying? Them guys being able to get up. And Brian Nielsen is a pass rush specialist. Like that, he's
Yes.
gonna get that. So I'm not worried about
right.
the D line man. He's gonna make the right decision. I know that for sure.
Yeah, and like you said, in Southside here said, look back at 2012 draft, it was actually terrible all the way around, just not for the Falcons. No, that shit was
Bruh,
horrendous for the Falcons,
Yeah.
bruh.
bruh, they miss
They
on
did
how
not
you
have,
miss on every pick. You didn't even get the damn undrafted free agents list right. Like you didn't even get that right. You miss on everything.
bruh, the 2012 draft class for the Falcons was so bad. Let me put this in perspective. Every player that was in that draft and undrafted pool was out of the
The
NFL by
trash.
2015. And
Well, look at
half of that draft class didn't even make it past 2013.
let's look at the overall draft that year. Like Andrew Luck and Robert Griffin, they went 1 and 2. Griffin was out of the league by what 2018. Luck retired in 2019. So they ain't even last 9 years. In the league. And Trent Richardson, he was the third
Oh
overall.
God. Ugh.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Hold on. I'm going down this list now.
Matt Kali, like
Oh, Matt Khalil, oh God, oh my God, not Justin
Justin
Black,
Blackman. Oh my goodness,
Maurice Claiborne,
Justin Blackman. Oh my God, I forgot about
hold,
that.
hold on. Look,
Mark
we're gonna get
Barron.
back to the Falcons, but I want to go here. You know what? Damn that. I'm finna do one better. Let's torture everybody. I'm finna put it on the screen for y'all. Um,
Ooh,
let's
I'm
see.
looking at this. Morris
2012.
Ryan,
Claiborne.
Y'all keep
What
on
the
talking.
hell?
yeah,
I'm finna
Ryan
torch. I'm finna
Tannehill,
torch
like the
him.
only person. Ryan Tannehill is the only person that's still going right now.
I'm finna torture everybody with this. Mm-mm.
Ooh,
Let's
Lord
see.
Jesus.
Hold on. Let me go
Bro, I
ahead
forgot
and
all about Mo
get this
Claiborne.
back.
Good God Almighty.
All right. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and torture the people with this draft class. All right, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
He said, y'all don't do it. Somebody begging us not to do it. I'm gonna do it. Let me see. Let's see if it. Let me see. Make sure it pops up. Nah, hold on. We gotta do it right. I gotta zoom in so y'all can see the ineptitude of this. All right. So not well, fuck the Saints.
Mm,
They just go throw a Saints ad in the middle of my goddamn screen. I'm like, but get the fuck out of here.
yeah, good
All right.
tripping.
So let's see. Andrew Luck, Robert Griffin third, Trent Richardson, Matt Khalil, Justin Blackman, Morris Claiborne, Mark Barron, Ryan Tannehill, Luke Kuechly, Stephon Gilmore, Don Terry Poe, Fletcher Cox, Michael Floyd, Michael Brockers, Bruce Irvin, Quentin Coples, Dre Kirkpatrick. Hey, his Melvin Ingram, Shay McClellan. Who the
Who
fuck
the
is
fuck is
that?
that?
Kendall Wright, Chandler Jones. Oh God, not old man Whedon. That motherfucker was 29 years old when he got
Who
drafted. I'm like,
the
what
fuck is Shay McClellan? Who the fuck is
He
that?
played. He played at Boise State. Chicago drafting him.
the
Chicago
is
be
that?
drafting.
Look, we don't know. I'm like, we don't know that nigga. He didn't check
Yeah.
in. We
Hey,
got
but he won a Super Bowl though. He won a Super Bowl with the Patriots.
Oh my goodness.
He won it in 2016, unfortunately. So
what was he doing? Handing out water bottles in that Super Bowl? Because I ain't never heard of that, bro.
Oh God.
Cool in suit. He was cool in suit. That's what he was doing.
We got Riley Reef, David DeCastro, Dante Hightower, Whitney Merciless, Kevin Zettler, Nick Perry, Harrison Smith, AJ Jenkins, Doug Martin, David Wilson. It wasn't as bad. Oh,
I,
oh,
I
yeah.
get that. I get that draft a solid C. Don't you even got to go to the second round pick, man. Like,
Oh, you know what? No, I'm just looking at these second round picks. I'm like,
now
I'm
we
gonna just throw
now
one.
now,
I'm gonna
now
just throw
we
I
know
one.
see.
now we know Russell Wilson was picked in that 2012 draft in the third round. So
Yeah,
Bobby
these
Wagner was there. Levante David.
Mario
mhm.
Davis, Casey
Uh,
Hayward, Levante David, Vinny Curry didn't really last too long. God, you know what? I hold on. I was having a good day until I saw that shit. Get that shit off my screen. But but yeah, man, like you said, that's what we talking about, man. Like you said, we could talk about Terry Fontenot's first class, and about three or four of those guys are no longer on the team. It's part of the process. But who are some guys that you were happy to see on that 53-man roster list? Who are some guys that
that made it.
that made it?
I'll
I
say
was having Fitzpatrick.
Fitz, man.
Yeah.
I really like Fitz, man. It's something about it reminds. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it reminds me of kind of like the Patriots and um kind of like Jeremy Shockey in a way. Because Shockey's like, obviously he's not the athlete Shockey. I'm not saying he's an athlete, but like he's reliable. He could control that middle of the field, and he's a lot more athletic than I gave him credit for. Like he's a hell of an athlete in that middle because if you look at the comeback in the preseason game, like he was very active in that game. So it's like for me, man, his size, we know he's a good blocker. Um, and you know he can catch the ball. That's the thing. I was surprised at how good his hands were. So it's
Mm,
like, yeah, Fitzpatrick for me stood out.
You know who he
okay.
remind me of? Fitzpatrick.
Who?
He remind me a lot like Chase Kaufman.
Oh, okay.
Y'all remember
Okay.
Chase Kaufman that we
Was it
had?
Iowa? Was it Iowa?
Nah, I think it was Missouri.
Missouri.
But he
Okay.
played. But remember, he played for the Falcons for 2 years. He played in
Yeah.
2012,
Yeah,
2013. He remind me
I
a lot
remember.
like Chase Kaufman. He just more of a physical. He's more physical than Chase.
Yeah, I can see that. I was gonna kind of put him in that category of
I say Chase, and let me tell you why. Because when Chase left Atlanta, guess what? He went to Tennessee in that 2014-15 season. Guess who was there in Tennessee as a tight ends coach?
Arthur Smith.
Arthur Smith. And this is why I said that Fitzpatrick. He remind me a lot because when we drafted him, I'm like, man, he remind me of Chase Kaufman. A lot like Chase Kaufman. He's just a bigger dude and just more physical.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can see where you can. I see where you made that point. Cause what I was gonna say he kind of reminds me of that dude name that played for the Texans. Very reliable. Just like a bigger version of a Owen Daniels.
Oh, and dang, yeah.
That's what he kind of remind me.
Yeah, it's almost like man, who was the tight end when we had the Super Bowl? We ended up getting hurt.
Oh, you talking
That
about?
played for the Broncos.
God damn it.
What year?
No, you
16
talking about the Super Bowl year, the one
Super
he got
Bowl year.
hurt.
He
I
got hurt though.
always forget his goop
You
name.
talking? Oh, I know who you talking about. You talking about Jacob Tammy?
Yeah.
That's Jacob.
Jacob.
That's like I said. He's very reliable. He
Yeah.
doesn't do one thing particularly well, but he's always there in the right spot.
Man, I miss Jacob Tammy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no, we ain't
Yeah.
talking about no damn Eric Solid, Brian. Come on, bro.
Eric Stallman. Yeah. Eric
Everybody was happy
Saubert
over Eric Sauber, but
carved out some time in Denver. Not much, but he carved out something.
Yeah, he did. He
So
did.
let
Something.
me ask, let me ask everybody in here who are some folks. Okay, I see a lot of people say that Fitzpatrick. Everybody was happy about Fitzpatrick, DeMarco Helms, Albert Huggins. Um, hey man, I know Helms is one, but I think one of the guys that and I know I'm a still LT's goddamn guy for this one, but I was kind of happy to see Tay Davis actually make the team. Um, like you said, you talk about a special teams captain kind of guy. When he got a chance to get in, he wasn't scared to attack. Especially when you got your middle linebackers like that. You want your see the way that they got their middle linebacker, all their middle linebackers are attack oriented
yeah,
linebackers. And like I said, just seeing Tay Davis throughout the preseason for the snaps that he got, like I said, I was very happy to see him. Like DeMarco Hellum, that was the obvious.
yeah, we
Um,
knew he was gonna make it.
after game one, we already knew he was making the team, but he kept doing the damn thing. But Tay Davis to me was one I was happy about. I see somebody said Michael Pruitt. They happy that Joe. Oh, and I'm gonna say Gaziano. Um, I forgot who it was who was always saying his name in this chat, but yeah, he
Blackberry old puckhead.
it wasn't just Blackberry, it was somebody else.
Yeah,
It might have been Tony Wright as well. It was somebody. But yeah, like I said, he definitely had a lot of splash plays and he had a lot of consistent play too, which is highly deserving of him getting the spot. So I was happy to see that. Um,
I actually am I'm glad to see Huggins in there because it does wonders for the not USFL but the XFL. Like I think
mhm,
that's a great sign. It's like not only these guys are getting the opportunity to shine, but like when you see players from a league like that, actually get to actually make the roster, and it's like you can tell that they're getting really good coaching, and like that's a positive sign for the
mhm.
XFL because they'll be able to get some of this talent from the NFL to go to the XFL to develop these guys, and then it become like a pipeline for the NFL. So I like to see guys like Huggins make the squad, man.
And then that also going to depend on the type of coaches that these teams gonna have. Are they going to be willing to stick with that development process?
Hmm.
So we know
Hmm.
the average football fan don't give two shits about no
Right,
process.
right.
They want it now.
Hmm.
But yeah, I like seeing the XFL and the USFL players get shots to at least try to make these squads. And I think that's what the NFL's been missing. They've been missing a territory football league, kind of like how the old NFL Europe used to be.
Yep, yep, yeah. But that's great for other coaches. Like I said, guys like Terrence Mathis and Jesse Tugger and those guys to get an opportunity to show, their skills as far as and pass on the game, in a positive light. Because like if those players get the solid foundation of what football, learn the basics, they come to the NFL, they already ready. They ready. You
Hmm.
don't have to teach them too much. So like they come in there, they get the solid coaching, and then they come to the NFL. They ready to go, man. And like I said, uh, and a thing too, the cardio. These guys already they ready to go. They
Right.
ready to go. They just come. They just coming from. I think they got like 8 games or something like that in the XFL, something
Hmm.
like that. And they come to the NFL and it's already they ready to go. So I think it's a good opportunity for coaches and players. It's like for one. I think players should look into really getting into the NFL. Stop being bougie and really focus on like this is your opportunity. If you really want to play football, man, take this serious and this opportunity serious. Because I'm gonna be real, man. Canadian football may be in trouble if the XFL come. I think they're gonna be in major trouble.
Right. Um. Brian Peoples here said Josh Ali and Mucho that Josh Ali was a surprise and it was a good surprise for him. I mean, yeah, he definitely showed out too. This is one of the reasons why they cut Frank Darby goofy ass so early. He didn't see a goddamn thing on the field. Hold
He
on,
damn,
hold on, hold on, hold on.
he
Let me
damn.
be let me be professional. You didn't see a thing. You didn't see anything on the field
Mm-hmm.
when he was out there. You saw more. You saw Bolden. You saw more Bolden Slade plays on the field in preseason than Frank Darby.
Woo, Lord Jesus, that's oh, now that's harsh. It's
Man,
the truth, but
I'm
it's harsh.
It's the
I'm
truth.
really tired of talking about Frank Darby. The
Exactly.
same people that probably cried when Tat McKinley was released.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
y'all more focused on like being entertained by some of these players, and they don't even get in the game. Or when they do get in the game, they don't do a damn thing.
So so getting so before we right when we end this, we got 91 people in the chat, man. Let's go ahead and hit that like button. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't. So we are let me see where we at right now. We're doing the watch count right now. Uh Not watch count, but the damn lights count. Hold on. I'm sitting here tripping. Let's see. We at 93 right now. Let's see if we can try to get this thing to about 45. See, we get this thing to 45 likes, man. So let's go ahead and get y'all a little intermission. And while we do intermission, we're gonna play a little music and we're gonna read some comments while we doing it. This the cool down time right here. Hey, 6 man on the beat. Make sure you hit that like button. Appreciate the love from everybody. All right, let's see what we got. He said not slave bone. Southside said not slave bone. Oh man, Ricky Smith here said, man, yeah, that goofy shot don't make no money. Oh Lord, hey, look what Michael said. Michael said Whiteside produced more in preseason than Darby did in his Falcon career.
Woo, boy.
Yeah,
Again, it's harsh, but it's the damn truth.
exactly. Devon here said he's happy for Michael Pruitt. Nice repping that Ritter trusted in his start with the Falcons. Great seeing him get another year. Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm definitely happy about that. You definitely gotta have guys that have chemistry with the quarterback that you rolling with. Because, like you said, you still need some security blankets. And for y'all that may not know, like you said, Ritter, Bijan, and Tyler Algier building a whole lot of chemistry right now as we speak. Find out that our two young running backs is anime nerds. Shoot, that's gonna add millions to the damn followers on X and Instagram. All right, we just wanted to do a little cool off time. All right, so overall grade as far as the 53 man roster, Mad Mike Sports got the Don and everybody that's watching. Tell me how y'all felt about these, how this whole roster got constructed. Do you feel like it was a good roster? I'm just talking about just on paper. We ain't talking about potential, just on paper right now. Do you feel like they did it right? They missed on a couple things, or downright atrocious?
I think they did the right thing. I think they did the right thing. When you look at the roster, one thing I want fans to realize: stop looking at the roster for what you think it's going to be or it should be. This roster is constructed to do one thing: play hard nosed defense in those trenches
They run the
and
ball.
run the damn ball. So when you look at this roster, look at how this roster is constructed. This is why we don't have a ton of quote unquote pretty wide receivers and guys that's going to stand out as far as their athleticism is concerned. Because we don't throw the ball 50 times like Cincinnati. All right, their players are going to stand out a lot more than what we do. Why? Because we're designed to run the damn ball and stop the damn ball. And AKA, nah, I ain't gonna say it. I was about to say something
We
else.
giving them too many AKAs over here, boy. They're gonna be
Yeah, I don't know if I should do it. It's probably inappropriate for me to say
oh,
it. I'll keep that.
Quentin Willis said, "Oh, we kept Keith Smith, so we got a chance." Hey, you goddamn right. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Keith Smith going to the Pro Bowl this year. I mean, the Pro Bowl don't mean worth a damn no more.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna get some high accolades this year in this offense. God damn, y'all gonna put some respect on the fullback position. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an issue with the depth chart the way it is. I love it. Like we said, the offense is constructed to just run the ball. Why is it constructed like that? 'Cause some of you guys gonna be like, why are we doing that? Because guess what? We want to make sure we keep our offense on the field and keep the other team's offense on the sideline. So we on the field, we have a chance to score more and just run out the clock and come out of there with a win. Now, are we going to have games that we're going to score more than 24 or 28 points a game? No, we're not. I'm fine with winning games with 20 to 10 or 24 to 14. I'm fine with games like that. Our main thing is, man, we're going to make sure we're not going to allow the other teams to score, and that's by having a good defense and just making sure their offense don't get on the field that much.
yeah,
That's about it.
I definitely agree with that. Yeah, I feel yeah. Based on what it looks like you said, it's constructed exactly the way I thought it was gonna be. Like you said, it's just about setting the tone. They got a team full of tone setters. This is kind of what Arthur Smith has been looking for as far as, and Terry Fontenot, as far as wanting to start to build that culture with the Atlanta Falcons. Like I said, you got, and you look at the identity. Yes, the wide receiving core doesn't look the prettiest, kind of like what Josh said earlier in the show. But the thing about it is, when you're predicating on running the football, play action, your running backs and tight ends are going to be key in this offense no matter what. And based on where the wide receiver position is as far as market wise, you loading up on running backs and tight ends as much as you can.
Oh Lord, I'm done. These fans, I'm done. I'm about to get off here. Somebody literally just said that, man. Oh well, they got rid of Deion Jones. We can bring him back. I'm like, I'm done. Bro, he didn't even make the
I
damn Carolina Panthers. He got cut by the Carolina Panthers. So why do we need to bring Deion Jones back?
See, 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 I was
I'm
having a
sorry
good.
about that. I was having a good time on this show. Some told me not to go through Twitter, man. I need.
See. This is why I. You know what?
I know
Hold on,
exactly what you're
hold,
talking about, Don. I
hold,
saw that and I decided not to respond to it.
hold
I,
on,
I,
I
hold
ain't
on,
even respond to that, man.
hold on. Henry Mancini, African Symphony. Henry Mancini, African Symphony. Okay, I feel much better now. Uh, but yeah, man. Like you said, at this point in time now, a lot of the older Falcon players, there's really no need to be bringing them back. This is the new revolution. This is the baby bird era. This is what we're calling the baby bird era. Like this is where it starts now. This is where the expectations for the Falcons start in 2023. And like you said, you have a team full of tone setters. You got a team full of guys that got that dog in 'em. How many times as Falcon fans have we seen teams built like Teletubbies? We've seen the Teletubby era. We don't want to go down that again. No, 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 no. I'm tired of looking at my defense giving up a third and 30 on a consistent basis. I'm tired of my defense getting ran the ball on fourth and five.
my practice squad damn running back. Okay, I'm tired of that shit.
I'm tired of seeing my offense throw the football at a 65% clip. I'm tired of us not being able to stop the damn run. I want to see some damn balance. And like you said, this is the first year that this regime actually had a chance to build the team the way they want to with the money that they could actually afford to do so.
Mhm.
The days of the Amber Rose Sukihana slut walk defense is no more.
Cut it off.
We don't want we like I said. If y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but I damn sure don't miss the sexy red pound town defense. I damn sure don't miss none of that.
I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that quote alone. I'm not even touching that.
You don't want to know.
Nope.
Look. Blackberry said,
I
look,
already know what you mean by that, but I
no,
like
no,
I'm gonna
no,
leave it.
no. Blackberry said, I'm sick. I'm tired of scoring 30 just to give up 31 points. Devon here said, I'm sick of giving up third and eternity on defense.
I'm sitting and looking at a motherfucker look at shit, okay, and not do something. All you got to
I,
do is
I,
pick
I,
up the
I,
damn
I,
ball. All you got to do is pick the damn ball up. Just touch it. And y'all too stupid to do that. I don't think I've ever been that mad. I don't think I've ever been that mad to see
that
the
was
like.
legend. That was a legendary start to a damn post game show. I tell you that much now.
Boy, you ain't never lied,
That
boy.
was legendary.
I remember that day.
Bro, the
Oh, I
steam
remember
was
that day.
coming out the screen. That's how mad everybody was. The steam.
That right there, pretty much. I know he got fired a week later, but that right there, that was a nail in the coffin for Dan Quinn right there.
I've never seen that in football. I've never seen people look at something knowing that you're supposed to touch the damn ball. Y'all just look. Maggie, hey, Maggie started off, but she was fuck this shit.
Now she was mad because she lost that. She lost that bet with Nikki. She had to wear that cowboy shirt. That's why she was really mad.
that too.
You Apostle
Oh
girl
my
said these
god.
fans just want to
They
see
just
Steven Diggs and nothing.
they all circled around like the damn ball was a damn fire in the campfire. So like they about to roast some damn marshmallows and shit. I'm like,
Exactly.
somebody don't jump on the damn ball.
exactly. I was speak. I know I was speechless. I'm just sitting there shaking my head. I'm looking like, can we find another way to lose the goddamn game? I'm like I'm like, damn it, we gave up a 45-yard run to Nick Foles and Mitchell Trubisky. Like that was just a bad stretch of games. I'm just gonna
That
say
was horrendous, man.
that was defensively, that was some of the worst defense I think I've seen the Falcons team play in a very long time. And a lot of people don't realize that 2016 Super Bowl team, that defense sucked.
Hmm.
I think they said we was the first Super Bowl team, the first team to play the Super Bowl in which his defense gave up almost 30 points a game.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if I can find that clip. Let me. Cause I
Man,
want to hear. I want to hear. Oh my god! I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but that was legendary, bro. I'm talking about
bro,
legendary.
bro, it was so bad my hairline went back 3 inches, bro. I'm telling you, my hairline went back. It hasn't recovered yet, but it's slowly recovering now since I done got the hair back. But at that time, boy, that shit was almost on the Jet Li side of the game. Um, you said you
Oh
finna, you
my!
finna, you finna play it.
I. Oh my gosh!
Man, go ahead and play that, man. We just got to hear that. I just got to hear it. We got to end the show off right. We got to hear that clip. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. Might go play the beginning of that atrocity. That, man, that's a lot of bro. What? See, you know what? See, hold on, get. See, I need to delete Instagram off my phone right now because, bro, fuck, I
Why,
don't,
dude? Why?
I don't even want to tell you what the hell I just saw. Um, let me read some more comments. Let's read some damn comments while Mike looking this damn thing up. We sitting over here. Um, Southside said, remember week 1, we became the second team in history versus Seahawks that lost the game when our quarterback threw for 500 yards and had three receivers.
Oh Lord Jesus! Oh no no no! Nah, we
Oh
don't
yeah,
don't
you
need to
talking about
run
the
that.
the 4th and 20 Hail Mary pass that Russell Wilson completed on Ricardo Allen. Yeah,
You know what? Oh
that
man.
was- that was the game that
Let's not do
birthed
this tonight.
the powdered toast award for Isaiah Oliver. Yeah. D. Kobe said we lost because we scored too fast. Yes.
Yep.
How we lose because we score too fast? Only in
Because you
only
don't
in
have
the damn left.
a defense, and your defense got to do most of the heavy lifting. And as
Hmm.
far as the time possession, because teams know
I like.
if you have a
I,
high power offense and you know that you're gonna go down the field and score, then what you're gonna do with your offense, you just gonna just march down the field. That's I'm telling you, that's how Bill Belichick pretty much gave tape to the league on how we do. So
hmm Speaking of Bill Belichick, he had a quote today. I wonder if anybody saw that quote today. He had. Hold on, let me see. Damn, Patriots cut Bailey Zappi and Malik Cunningham. Okay. Hold on. He had a quote. Let me see. He had a quote. If I'm paraphrasing it, he was talking about basically building the team, and he was like, "Well, if you're trying to go all in,
Oh God, I got it, y'all. I got it.
oh Lord, Play it. Let's listen to it.
Fucking pissed. Fucking pissed. Fuck this shit. Well, we lied, so I don't give a shit. I'm fucking right about now. Fucking pissed. That's conservative ass play calling. That's fucking you know what? This is as bad as it can possibly get. Like, there's no coming back from that type of shit. Like,
Can y'all hear it?
I had to change the title to it, so if everybody's seeing the title, if you did see the title, if you're still seeing it, yeah, these bastards found a way to lose on their own side kick. They couldn't even get that shit. This is the worst coach team in the NFL, and it's not even close. They find a way to lose the exact same way, play the exact same way on defense. I'm baffled though. Like I don't at this point. Like there's no need to keep this dude around. It ain't no need to keep him around. Like just hope. The hope is gone. Julio mad is mad. It ain't nothing more that you can do in these guys. Like what these guys, what else could they do? They did everything. Julio out there limping and shit. The defense is it looks worse and worse. Doesn't matter what type of players that we got. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter because they can find a way to play that conservative shit that he always fucking plays. We just played the first. For example, it was working, and he goes away from it. And
Hold on, we got a 199 super chat by Brad People. He said,
I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all want to see that again, I'll put it in the community tab. But this is fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
He said, Brad People said Jew took off the collar during that rant as well.
Oh boy. Oh, and Big Low was on that one. Jew, yeah, that was a epic. That was an epic.
Yeah. I was flabbergasted. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I'm just like, why? I was like, mother. Like,
that's an epic vibe.
All I said is, why you not fall on the damn ball? I should have had that hashtag. Fall on the damn ball.
Fall on the damn ball.
Then we fucked around and found out that scoring touchdowns. We look, bruh. You know what? I've never seen a game where you would lose by scoring. You know what? We not gonna do this. We gonna end the show like this. We gonna end the show right.
We gotta get it because
we got to end it. Hold on. Henry Mancini, African Symphony. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and end the show tonight, y'all. We definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. Like you said, you continue to subscribe to the whole family. Like I said, 6-Man K Styles. We got OG Truth Hurst. We got OG Big Sam. Jew Talk Sports. AFN. We got Coach Unchained. Blackberry Lorette. Mad Mike Sports. Champagne Confessions. Hey man, we got a whole lineup and we got a whole lot more in store for y'all for the 2023 season. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned because you thought they tried to get rid of us before. We gonna damn sure make sure the Atlanta Falcon content space try to get rid of us this year as they tried to the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Until next time, people, we ain't here to play.
Oh no.
We here to stay.
Oh yeah, nigga.
You ain't gotta go home.
But you gotta get the hell out of here. Oh yeah.
Peace.
Y'all be good.